ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jambrew and welcome to XCOM 2. Not XCOM Enemy Within, which I previously played on my channel and enjoyed greatly and sort of rushed it out the door to get it finished in time for the release of XCOM 2, but in the end I didn't actually play XCOM 2 when it came out because of various life things, and so here I am after all the DLCs have been released, so I'll be starting with those in my arsenal. I feel like we should just get cracking into a new game. Oh, first of all, unlike XCOM Enemy Within, I'm not really going to be naming characters after the members of the Badge Patreon server. I'm just going to be going with the flow, giving people cool names and little upgrades and changes to their appearance as and when. I'll record some of that and I'll do some off camera because it can take ages. I don't just want to fill an episode with random customization crap. So we are going to do veteran because commander, it says, is a significant challenge for experienced XCOM 2 players only. So we'll do veteran. We will do the tutorial. I have played it through before, but it's got some important story stuff that I want to include. So we will play it again. I won't tick that because I want to see all the tips for newbies, and I will show subtitles so that you can read along if you can't hear exactly what they're saying. And we also have the 2 new DLC stuff from the off. So let's get going.
Continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
Unification Day, eh?
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion. Yet these trivial actions could never break the
He's
bond
not a
between
human.
humanity and the elders.
He's an alien.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
Who is that grizzled face? I wonder. Well, I know. You wonder.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds.
Uh-oh. Take your shoes off. No. It's American Border Patrol.
Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Alright. It's XCOM's turn. Woohoo! That's a familiar camera angle. We know where we're at with that.
Advent forces are
swarming to the blast point. We need to move on the package before they figure out what we're up to.
Let's do it.
First things first. You need to get out of sight. Grab some cover near that low wall.
Copy that. Moving up.
Moving on up. So the controls are very, very similar so far. Anyway, we'll see if any of the new features add some new controls in that I don't know about. Unit flag looks slightly different. It's just one bar now rather than sort of rows of dots. And we know we get 2 actions. That's the usual stuff.
It's better than nothing, but see if you can't find a safer position further out.
Looks like full cover ahead. Moving out.
Full cover, we love. We do love a bit of full cover.
Crasher 2, stay close. Keep pace with Crasher 1.
Yes, do that.
Double tap.
Please pay no attention to the graphical glitches around here.
They're holding position. We're gonna have to go through them. Stay out of sight until we're ready to strike. Copy that.
Can be a temperamental game, as all Firaxis games are.
Until you're absolutely set. We'll only get one shot at this.
In the shadows.
I just hope I can get through it without a crash in the first recording session. So, concealment. This is a new feature to XCOM 2. Because we're more of a guerrilla fighting force, we can strike from the shadows, as it were. Which is super cool.
Staying low.
Don't get too close. We'll
Nope.
be spotted for sure and we'll lose our advantage. They may have the numbers, but we've got surprise on our side. Hopefully that's enough.
Hopefully. What's happening now? Oh yeah.
Remind me to thank the old man.
Distractions. Yeah.
We're not out of the woods yet. We need to take out those remaining soldiers.
I've got the trap on him.
I got to drop on them.
Do it.
Do it, do it. Alright. We got 66, 67, 67, 68. Take him out. Excelente. And there's our concealment gone. So we're going to lose this wonderful little line showing where they can see us and where they can't. Detection tiles, that's the word I was looking for. We've lost that now.
How about you all shoot first and celebrate later? No problem.
Who does this person think they are? The commander?
I appreciate the bravery, but you're
They're not the
dangerously
commander.
close right now. Be careful.
I'm the commander.
You're still keeping score, right?
Fancy alien guns, I don't like the look of those. And now it's about to teach us about flanking.
No! Crasher 2 is down! She's
No!
Damn it! You can't take risks like that.
I was so attached to Crasher 2.
That's how you want to play it. Okay.
But we do get to get our own back now.
Nice work. Press the advantage before they get around you.
Boop. Now you're dead.
See how you like this. They're closing in on me. They're trying to flank us.
She's calling reinforcements. Stop that. Transmission.
Ouch. Who's this grizzly-faced person?
Central, reporting in.
It's Central Officer Bradford.
What have you been doing down there?
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human hybrid soldiers.
Advent's reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors. I just never believed it was true.
No one wanted to. But we find what we're looking for today. I promise you that's gonna change. Let's move.
But Central, what are we looking for?
Looks like that transmission went through. You have an Advent transport closing on your position.
You heard her. Cover the left side.
Cover the left side. Boop.
I'm on it.
He's on it.
Keep your eyes peeled. Fire on anything that moves.
Yes, sir. Overwatch.
Main entrance is clear.
We do love Overwatch, if you remember from the last campaign. Frantic missions spent in Overwatch. Waiting for the enemy to blink first. Go, Central, go! Woo! Through the window.
Menace 3, you're up.
Hold up. You should check that body for salvageable gear. We need anything we can get at this point. Better move fast, though. I've heard
yeah.
stuff to self-destruct.
The enemies drop stuff in this game that we can pick up. Today it is a scope. Thank you very much. We shall take that. And then go stand next to whatever this is. And wait for the creepy transport to drop in. Those captains do look cool, I have to admit. Their little capes and their massive helmets.
Now I know we're in the right place.
Kapow! That's the power of Overwatch.
Fall back to our position.
Just go. I'll try to stall him here.
He's going to try and stall them. He's probably going to die. Just saying. I don't think it matters who we shoot at now. So we'll just take a wild shot. Yeah. Take out a pillow. Pillow? A pillar?
Going for the door.
But not them. And here's another new little feature
Right through the door's security
of
protocols.
XCOM 2.
We're never expecting anyone to get this close.
Hacking! Or quote unquote hacking. Basically it's gambling. So sometimes you have a guaranteed thing like unlocking this door, and then there's an extra reward which you can get if you bypass this level basically. And then if you get better at hacking, this value goes up, and presumably that value fluctuates depending on what it is. Oh, we nearly got our special reward. How about that?
You're in.
Good. Let's go.
Let's move in, Central.
Moving to secure the package.
Let's hope our intel was good.
You can secure my package. Hey! Hey!
This is the place.
I'm sorry, I do apologise.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Looks like there's an access panel attached. If you got me a better look, I might be able to...
Next time. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. So we can pick up unconscious, dead, and bleeding out units. This allows a soldier to retrieve a fallen comrade, or presumably if they're dead, to retrieve their gear. So let's carry this mysterious spacesuit.
The entire Advent security grid just lit up. Firebrand is holding nearby for evac, but it's now or never, Central.
Firebrand.
Understood. We're on the move.
This chap's about to cop it. Ooh, through the window.
No! Central, Crasher 1 is down. You have to get out of there.
Oh dear. crossing his legs and everything.
Now!
Let's clear a path for Central by throwing the grenade. So in XCOM 2, unfortunately, it's not a free throw. It is locked to tiles, so we can't do any of the tricksy stuff we did in the last game.
Fire in the hole.
Works for me.
Up we go. They cannot attack while carrying another unit, but can still take cover and move at full speed. There we go.
Almost there.
Waddle your way outside. Go on.
They're right behind us.
Can't remember if this person dies. Ooh. Maybe they don't.
Way too close.
Yeah, he's going to shoot at Central. Take out one of his kidneys or something.
This is Gatecrasher. We need an immediate evac. Get us out of here.
Aha! And now we can call for extraction on a mission. And this is, you know, whether or not we've completed the major objective, we can call extraction. So if it looks like we're up shit creek, as it were, we can just call an evac, get everyone out of there, and call it a day as a failed mission. But we're not about that right now. We need to get out of here. Whee! And there is Firebrand.
Tell me twice.
And by virtue of it just being a tutorial mission,
We're coming home.
we just need to move Central in and end the turn. Oh, I beg your pardon. We need to actually evac him. Like so. Narrow escape. And back to base.
Carefully! There's potentially decades of atrophy to contend with.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree.
But as it stands now, we risk losing the patient if we don't begin the removal procedure immediately.
We're ready.
Good. Then let's get on with it.
Remarkable.
Just like 20 years ago. We were still calling it a war back then. We had no idea what was coming.
Response from the cerebral cortex. Good. Prepping for cranial intrusion. I've managed to identify the connection. Preparing to make final incision.
These readings are getting really erratic.
Of course they are. These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
Doctor! No signal.
Pupillary response normal. Vital stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Told them it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back, Commander.
Oh, yeah. We're the commander. Well, I'm the commander. You're not the commander.
Glad to see you're finally coming out of it. Don't envy the headache you must have, though.
You're just the gremlins
Still,
in my head.
Can't fault Dr. Tigan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull. Lost a lot of good soldiers looking for you over the years. Almost gave up
there's
hope
Dr.
you were still
Vahlen.
out there. Acted on the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember, but a lot's changed.
Where's Dr. Vahlen Central?
Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up. Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal. Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tigan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me. It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
It's damn good to be back, Central. Oop. Little glimpse of the base there. We will go to the research labs. Just a second. It's a fancy looking study we've got here. But first, let's have a look at the archives, just in case any of you want to read any of this stuff. What have we got here? Advent Public Historical Record. Basically propaganda. Despite the open hostility initially directed towards these peaceful alien visitors, they were receptive to the possibility of coexistence. Yeah, bollocks. XCOM Project Historical Record. Oh, went back as far as 1993. And then in February and March 2015, that's when the game began, the timeline in XCOM Any Within. And in less than 2 months, so we quote unquote lost the game in less than 2 months' time. That's not very good at all. Advent Network Tower, the hub of Alien Psionic Network, and their worldwide communication system. I bet this is going to be a storyline target at some point, I imagine. Peacekeeping forces coordinated from there. Propaganda assessment. Aliens' key areas of focus are recruitment of increasing number of civilians to city centres, atmosphere of distrust, self-reporting, disassociation of traditional beliefs and value systems in favour of adulation for the elders. Ugh. The elders presumably being the ethereals. Oh look, there's a nice blurry photo of an old squad. And what is that, a shotgun on the wall? Oh well. Let's go meet Dr. Tigan.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what
I like your
Central may have
tie,
told
buddy.
you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe.
Yeah.
Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out.
It's a very pointy thing to have in your
brings
brain.
to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve
we
the
may do
speed
that.
of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
On your order, Commander. I will begin researching the Advent chip for possible
All
insights
right.
as to its function.
So we can't do any of those other things at the moment. They're not available at this time. Forced to do alien biotech. It's been starred, which means it's important. Presumably that just means it's plot important. Take 1 day, having successfully conducted the traumatic procedure required to remove the chip implanted by Advent. We now have an opportunity to study the inner workings of the device to gain a better understanding of their motivations.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Excelente.
That research will keep Tygan busy for a while. In the meantime, you might want to head down to the armory.
Yes, sir.
Commander, to the armory.
Commander, to the armory. We see we've got fewer... In the previous game, didn't we have an extra row on either side, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Or did we have 1 row here, but it went down an extra floor? Is that what it was? I can't remember. Either way, we had more rooms than this. Interesting. That's the workshop by the looks of things. And the bridge with the famous XCOM globe. But for now, let's go to the armory.
Commander, Jane Kelly was instrumental in the op to get you back. She earned enough experience for a promotion. We should take care of that now.
Sure thing. Aim 65, will 40. Irish, apparently. Promote soldier.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Aha! Melee weapons. You don't need to be in a gigantic mech suit with a rocket-propelled fist to get into melee this time. I'm looking at you, Deepak. You just get a sword. Squaddy. Jane Kelly is our ranger. First ranger. With the new ability Slash to attack any enemy within movement range with your sword. Sounds awesome.
Our troops will only get stronger as they gain experience.
Ooh. Hello. Oh, I was forced out there.
Commander, to the bridge.
Jump to the geoscape. Okay. Presumably that's the bridge. Anyway. I think this is going to jump us straight into the next mission. So, I'm just going to do a very quick cut here. I'm probably going to release this and what's about to come on the same day. But I'm just going to do a quick cut in the recording so that the my dear old computer doesn't burn down. You know, I've reduced the graphic settings a bit, just to hopefully reduce the possibility of a crash, but I don't want to crash mid-mission and lose the entirety of that tutorial recording. So I'm just going to cut it here, and I will see you very shortly.